I would like to rather congratulate the government, that the number of transactions they have done. This is the first time in many years I have seen the House functioning till 2200 hours, that is beyond 10 p.m. And the number of speakers who spoke, the number of members of parliament who participated, number of bills, the business which have been transacted, we should give them the credit which is due there. Now, also, the discussion, I really don't know, like Derek O'Brien said, whether there will be an extension. But I would pray that there should be an extension, because right now what is happening is a very nice discussion. So there should be an extension. Yes, I am also worried when discussion does not happen in the House. And I always ask myself a question. Why there is no discussion in the House? Is the opposition not prepared to discuss on that? Do they lack the gravity of the subject? Or is that their leadership who spoke that he may create tremors in the House if he speaks is absent from the House? We should also name those people who are elected by people, by the citizens of this country, but choose not to attend the parliament and tweet from outside the country. Who are these members of parliaments of opposition?
But what does that have to do with sending a bill to a standing committee or a select committee?
They are equally responsible for this. Had this same member of parliament present, then the voice of opposition would have got some strength. Your voice, my voice,
every debate is not about Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Goenka. He is now a member of parliament.
The entire opposition is minority.
It's not about him. The simple question is...
I'm not talking about Rahul Gandhi. I never said anything about Rahul Gandhi. I said anybody who is absent.
We know who is absent and
anybody
who is out of the
absent.
country, but
he
this
is a
isn't about him.
responsibility to answer his people who has elected him why they are absent.
This is not about him. This is about...
It is about him because he could have given some voice strength to Derek O'Brien.
Whether important bills which have not been scrutinized by any parliamentary committee or panel. Please don't change the subject, Mr. Goenka.
And when this is such an important bill, isn't it the responsibility of an elected member of parliament to be present?
Should the
we should first ask the question to the people who are absent. Isn't it a responsibility of a member of parliament to be present in the House and not go for a foreign junta when an important bill is discussed like that?
What does that have to do with what we are talking about?
Is why not citizens not having a right to ask where Rahul Gandhi, why are you absent? They have a right to do that, and government has a right to deny that. They have a right to boycott, they have a right to walk out, and they also their responsibility is to attend the House and speak in the House, which they miss, and we don't question them that. Yeah, see, as a common man, and also the advocate of transparency, and I agree with what one of your panelists said. The RTI bill should be discussed, and there should not be hampering of transparency. When the things are discussed in the Lok Sabha or in Rajya Sabha, I can see that on Lok Sabha TV, on Rajya Sabha TV, on various TV channels, what my elected member is discussing. But if this is discussed behind four walls of so-called committee, I don't have access to what they spoke. So I would rather say, let it be discussed in larger house in front of the 130 crore people. So if it is discussed in the House, we can see the proceedings and I can see what exactly the member said. But I don't have access to the records, or I don't have an access to the video of the committee. So I doubt that. So I would say, in the interest of transparency, rather we should propose that everything should be discussed in the House. Why only the 10-15 people who are so-called committee does it?